Good evening from Crete, Greece. I am currently on a professional travel videography assignment with Brendan Van Son, and this evening we are on a sunset mission. However, this is not where the journey begins. It's time to go way back to where it all began for me as a travel videographer. Let's go. Rio de Janeiro State in southern Brazil. This is where things get fun. This place is absolutely stunning. This story begins way back with the birth of this YouTube channel and some truly terrible videos. However, they must be included because making travel videos for fun definitely helped shape where I am today. In 2011, I took a job as an adventure tour leader in South America. I traveled non-stop for the better part of 3 years and documented all those adventures through photography and making videos, many of which are still on this channel today. All of that content creation, with no intention of ever making any money, led to an opportunity to apply for Tourism Australia's Best Job in the World competition. As it was a video application and I had been making a ton of videos, I figured it was worth a try and applied. My name is Snell, and I have the best job in the world. I'm a small group's adventure tour leader in the Southern Cone region of South America. However, it's time for a change. From the Canadian Rocky Mountains, I learned early on how to manage wildlife. I'm a caretaker at heart and have some pretty serious ambition to be a baby penguin supervisor at SeaWorld when I grow up. As a PADI certified dive master, I absolutely love the ocean. And I bet kangaroos and drop bears will grow on me too. Australia, let's do this. 8 months and a ton of work later, I won one of 6 positions available and was moving to Kangaroo Island as the wildlife caretaker. My name is Snell. I'm from Toronto, Canada. South Australia is top of my destinations to explore. It combines everything that I love and passionate about and puts it all into one place. It's perfect. It's meant to be. I'm really excited about it. Off we go. Wheels up. Yeah, we're in South Australia. It's amazing.
Boy, hopefully you get to about 15.
We landed in Kangaroo Island this morning. It was awesome. Coming here to this beautiful place, it's sort of giving me a little taste, and now I want to see more. This is such a unique experience. I mean, they look right in your face. It's incredible. You go all over the world, and finding something like this is a gem. The job in South Australia was life-changing and showed me that I could get paid to make videos and take pictures. It also proved that this new style of digital content creation was highly sought after and a valuable service for both brands and destinations. After the 6-month gig ended with South Australia, I reassessed my options professionally and decided it was best to start my own business. Enter Snell Media and the beginning of being a sole proprietor. Hold up, whoa. Even though this video is about how I became a professional travel videographer, it should be stated that I met Nellie, my awesome girlfriend, in Australia, and she was with me during the transition from the best jobs into Snell Media. Now, the first contract I got as a sole proprietor was through a contact at Tourism Australia and was essentially a road trip from Perth to Darwin, taking photos and making videos the entire time. It was really similar to the best jobs gig and was my first individual invoice, not as an employee of any company. After that role and our visas expired, Nellie decided to move back to Europe, and I, of course, went with her. Having never been to Europe before, I was excited to explore a new continent and build my life with Nellie. I knew that basing myself in Europe would mean starting my business from scratch and beginning to market my videography services all over again. Of course, I was totally up for that challenge, but in those first few months of 2015, I had my sights set on a different project altogether. Enter TGTL. TGTL is an acronym for Travel Global Think Local. Travel Global Think Local is a pilot documentary series highlighting dramatic stories of people who actively empower positive change. I'm immensely proud of this project and suggest you check it out if you haven't already. Link will be in the description of this video. But because we can, let's play the intro right now.
know, sometimes I think travel is more than just exploring a destination. It's about connecting with those who call it home. Our world is filled with extraordinary people in some pretty incredible places. We set out to document the stories of people who are making a real difference, to find local community projects that actively empower positive change. This is about their story, their lives, and their vision.
TGTL was a dream of mine and is something that I still hope to pursue when the time is right. The experience, however, of planning, producing, and directing a 3-part miniseries was a huge step in developing my skills as a professional videographer. This entire process helped shape my understanding of the industry and the skill sets needed for bigger video and film productions. Once TGTL wrapped, I was in some serious need of real paying work, so I buckled up and drove full speed ahead into the European travel market. The travel industry in Europe is huge, and there's a ton of opportunity to build your small business. The best way to do so is to network and collaborate. I found that the conferences of WTM in London and ITB in Berlin were the best places to do so. Once I refocused on building my business in Europe, I was able to get a proper entrepreneurship work visa and begun sourcing different jobs throughout the continent. Over the next couple of years, I focused on building relationships and growing my travel videography business. All this networking and building of the business eventually led to new opportunities and additional sources of income. I applied to work with YouTuber Brendan Vanson as his intern for a scouting mission in Patagonia. Brendan saw the value in my videography skills and decided to hire me. Shout out to you, dude, if you're watching this. We had an awesome trip, and 1 year later, I ended up assisting on the first BVS adventure photography tour in Patagonia, led by Brendan and another highly talented landscape photography YouTuber, Thomas Heaton. The tour was an absolute success, and I think a lot of you watching this have probably seen those videos. This tour also helped create the opportunity for me to assist in more tours and other workshops, filming B-roll and helping with logistics and small group management, pulling right back to my days as an adventure tour leader. All this comes full circle to where my business is at now, constantly changing and evolving, building this channel, networking for more opportunities, and collaborating to learn and grow. And we're back here at the sunset spot in Crete. I hope the last couple minutes of video has given you really good insight into how I got here as a professional travel videographer. It has been one hell of a ride, but by no means is it slowing down. If anything, it's actually picking up even more. Nellie and I have been living nomadic for over a year. I've been working sort of back-to-back assignments as often as I can, and the job is evolving. It's still a one-man band. I am a sole proprietor doing all of the pitching and the accounting and the editing and the shooting all on my own, and I love it, and I want to share more of it with you guys and more of how this business is evolving. Not only am I working for brands and destinations, but also for other YouTubers like Brendan here on this assignment in Crete, and also helping with workshops like the Patagonia one, this one here in Crete, Iceland, coming up in January. All that stuff is about the future of my business and the future of what I'll be sharing here on the channel. And even this channel is growing, which is really, really cool. So thank you for all of that support. I hope you've enjoyed these videos and you do see the interest in my business and that whole story of how we got here and how it's still evolving in the world of travel videography. And I want to share more about the videos, about the process, how we make it, where we make them, and all of that is soon to come. So as always, thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video, and I will see you on the next one.